Hey, put these on for a second. Can you hear?
Mm-hmm.
You can. All right. So we're just gonna have a little fun. We're not streaming, by the way.
Okay.
We're just recording for YouTube.
Uh-oh. I'm sure I look okay.
I'm sure you look fine. It's just YouTube, Mom. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
All right. Hello, Internet.
Hi. Hi, Internet.
So we had a bunch of people watch our watch party with American Idol. So I thought we'd do a couple of fun little. I just had an idea of doing something until the next thing. So thank you for all the likes and subscribes and follows and comments and shares. And Mom's grateful for.
Yes, I'm
that.
very grateful.
So I wanted to try something new, just for fun, if you're down with it. And so, by the way, Mom has no idea what I'm doing. So she was literally just on the phone with my sister. So, Mom, I'm gonna see if. Can you tell me what band? I'm going to play you a snippet of a band.
Oh, dear.
Of a song. And I want you to see if you can just tell me what band it is. Okay, ready? We're going to see how this goes. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Let me make sure I got the volume turned up. Coming through the... Now, I can only play like 10 or 15 seconds of it, and then we'll get like copyright. So we got to do it quick. So, ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
I think that's my son.
All right. So do you think you know what that is? It is not me. Absolutely
Well, give me a three.
I mean, okay,
Bon,
so what?
Bon Jovi?
What? Bon
Jovi?
No, it's not Bon Jovi. That's a good guess, though. Now, my question to you then is, when do you think? Like, what decade do you think that came out?
The 80s.
That was the 80s? Okay. Now, so what was a band in the 80s? Like, you mean early 80s, mid 80s?
Oh, gosh. That's no fair.
No, I mean like just post-disco era rock. Do you think it's like the glam? Bon Jovi, so you're thinking like 85, 86? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, is there a band that comes to mind other than
Yes,
Bon Jovi?
if I could think of his name.
Okay.
He had a brother in the same.
Van Halen?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're thinking?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm thinking Van Halen.
All right. Now, it's not fair because it really is just drums those, so. All right. I'm going to play another song snippet.
All right.
And I want you to tell me if you think it's a different song or if it's the same song.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And actually, I'm going to mute it until I find out if I got to play an ad. So hold on. Yeah. So we got to play an ad for a second and then we'll do it.
I like that.
Is it the same song? Okay, so you do like that. Do you know what band that is?
Well, the very beginning of it sounded like that, but there were more instruments.
There were more. Oh, so okay, right. So I'm gonna go back to this one and see if I can do it again.
This is where you kick.
Oh, I gotta. See, I'm doing it through. Non-paid subscription, so I have to like replay the ads every time. So it's okay. There we go.
Yes.
Does it sound like the same song? It does?
Mm-hmm.
See, Internet, this is why I wanted to do this. Okay, so.
The beginning, it sounded just like.
Is exactly the same, right? Like you would think. You'd think it's almost like someone like covering the other song, right?
Okay.
You know what a cover is?
No.
So so a cover is when one band decides they're going to record another band's song, right?
Okay,
You know,
that's what it was.
so like on American Idol, when we're watching American Idol, they're all doing covers
Yeah.
because they're singing other people's songs.
Right.
So anyway, so could you tell which one of those two tracks though was recorded first? Is my question.
I think the second one was.
The second one was recorded first? You would be right. Now, do you want me to tell you who the bands are? Yeah?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, so this, I'm going to play it again, see if I have to let me mute it real quick as I bring it up again. And I think. Okay, so that is Led Zeppelin. When the Levee Breaks. Do you remember Led Zeppelin?
I do, but I thought
I
it
mean,
was.
you were kind of past your rock stage when
Oh.
they kind of came out.
Oh.
Just saying.
But I thought they were more hard rock.
And this just came out like a week ago. Yeah.
By whom?
It's GretaVanFleet. So anyway, the reason I mention this
Yeah.
is there is a huge controversy going on in
Another one.
Well, I mean, as huge as a controversy can be when it comes to music. But basically, there's a huge controversy. This band called GretaVanFleet, they're really, some people would argue, very good, and they sound like classic 70s rock and roll, like Led Zeppelin. But then there's a lot of people who are like, time out. They are literally just ripping off Led Zeppelin. And I mean, it's
Okay.
great that nostalgic, the nostalgia is they sound like them, but they're literally like replicating the songs almost like beat for beat, note for note. And so like the singers are very similar and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to get your take. So would you say that those two songs sound a lot alike?
Yes.
Okay. So internet, we have solved the Greta Van Fleet debate. Greta Van Fleet
Don't
has
sue me.
no, but we can say Mom's official position is Greta Van Fleet definitely sounds like a
Similar song.
right, like, but almost I'm not gonna call them thieves or they're
Oh,
stealing.
no, of course not.
There's definitely homage to it, but it also, I mean, I don't think it's as good as Led Zeppelin. And like that, okay, so what's cool about like that Led Zeppelin drum beat is they recorded it in this like big empty like open
Yes.
space, and all of the reverb is like
Yes.
real, right? It's like a big empty room.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Greta Van Fleet stuff, that's all like computers making it sound like echoey and reverby. So you kind of tell it doesn't sound as
It's just different.
like muddy. Anyway, so thank you, internet. We've this is our little listen along where I'm gonna take some ideas and let Mom listen to them, and then we're gonna see what she thinks. Cause anyway, I think it's kind of fun. You did pretty good.